everyone. And I said that respectfully.
No, in the trade don't be God darn it. My constant by that's okay.
It's not. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. To the genuine ones with no misintentions, I truly hope all is well in your end. I truly hope that you continue to find peace within, regardless of who gave one you during your journey. Said that you didn't have potential. They wanted to blackmail you against you. Or because they didn't understand your love language and becoming confidence, becoming your best self, vision of yourself, actually maturing. Or you trying to find yourself to better yourself, to recognize you are worthy. It was never competition. You ain't have hate in your vein. We holding up the same when it comes to hold on 1 second. Recognizing why we don't stand in chaos today. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. I'm not agent of respect, and I will never hurt myself. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself when someone says you don't have potential. Always be yourself when someone tries to blackmail you against you. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. I'm Naya, genuine love, respect.
Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater. What about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater. What about you? No, they traded off for me. It was the G-O-D. Hold on 1 second.
That energy is different. You know God's timing. That's the truly in existence. Tell me your life, nah. That wasn't in my vocabulary at the end of it because I damn sure didn't have hate in my vein. I knew how to respect my neighbor even on my worst day. That energy is different on an empty stomach. I never looked at my neighbor like competition. I understood to stay in my lane when it comes to elevation, when it comes to maturing. I understood why God gave me balance when my neighbor tried to antagonize me to get me out of character that day. How they was projecting spoke right to left. They wanted me to reject myself, but God was really protecting my mental health. They would never understand growth when it comes to maturing, acting your body weight. Hold on 1 second. Not one lie I was told when they try to make you feel like you're supposed to be your worst enemy. He wasn't acting your shoe size. That energy is different. When you actually pray to go within, asking God to reveal the devil on the enemy, they would never understand that God didn't lie that day because God was really keeping it real. Your heavenly mother and father God always had their hands on you to cover you, showing that you was truly worthy of healing trauma and pain. You ain't have to be somebody you truly wasn't.
You know, being authentic ain't a crime, neighbor. Being authentic ain't a crime, neighbor. Being authentic ain't a crime, neighbor. Catch your blessings, don't dim your light. Catch your blessings, don't dim your light. No, I ever traded off for me. He said, check yourself. Hold on 1 second. They said, check yourself. Hold on 1 second.
God was already checking me. That energy is different. I ain't had the proper tools within me, but I still knew how to respect my neighbor, stay in my lane. Our vocabulary damn sure didn't hit the same. I found a safe place within me. When God showed me at the end of the day, my neighbor said I didn't have potential, but I was never the issue. How he looked at me like competition when I was never competing. It'd be the chain of thought for me. How folks want you to get crazy or whatever the case may be a crash out, or because they want to paint you out to be the villain of their story. But when you put things in your heavenly mother, father, God's hands, they will never understand your vocabulary. Our verbs damn sure to hit the same when it comes to unconditional love. That energy is different. But you knew that day that nobody was able to protect you. You had to grow real quick and fast to understand confidence that God allowed you to say that, hold on 1 second, I got your back. They would never understand that, hold on 1 second, I wasn't trying to shortchange me or me. When nobody was willing to choose me. That energy is different when it comes to growth. You know, healing childhood trauma was real. All you was doing was trying to keep it real. It went into your adult and not becoming your worst enemy. They would never understand your existence because God was never for sale.
No, I haven't checked all the always be a stop no one less intentions.
That energy is different.
It was the G-O-D. Hold on 1 second. R-E-S-P-C-T. Hello.
That energy is different. You know, even when you get lost in your words, you're going to have folks trying to discourage you, calling you slow, stupid, and retarded. They going to sweep it down that you worship the devil, but that was never within you when it came to God's potential. That blueprint that God endowed within you. The elevation actually hits different. The unconditional love allows you to go within because God gave you the balance. Acknowledging your worth when it comes to confidence. You never thought that you was better than nobody, but you understood the vocabulary that you didn't have hate in your vein. That energy is different when God was really shining a light on you. Understand your existence. That hold on 1 second. You was your biggest cheerleader when folks was cheering you on.
No, I haven't changed over me. Ooh.
Always be yourself. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. I ain't got hate in my vein. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. I say that respectfully.
Dimming your light wasn't part of my vocabulary. I had these chicks and dudes, all because I was willing to chase a dream they couldn't relate to. They wanted me to stop choosing me because I believed in my faith that God allowed me to see my existence. That energy is different. I wasn't ashamed of it. At the end of the day, healing trauma and pain came a time and day. I ain't had to play with sport where good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, but that's what they were projected on me. At the end of the day, become my worst enemy. Even when I got lost in my words, they like, calm down, little shorty. But they be trying to throw for me. I hear me, the right people not gonna overlook me. I hear me, the right people not gonna disrespect me. I hear me. That confidence that bothers certain folks train to throw when it comes to their mental health. How you try to project it on me. It didn't matter so much tax bracket. How someone wanted me to dim my light, bring it down a notch. They didn't want me to worship the good God. That divine time and that energy is different. It wasn't a lie because God was allowing me to heal for all the right reasons. I was never in competition with my neighbor. I just knew how to respect my neighbor. That energy is different. I didn't have hate in my vein. That maturity hits different when you said, hold on 1 second. You understand time and day when it comes to changing growth going within. They would never understand when they try to antagonize you that day. They want you to be in the mindset of losing yourself, but God was better than you, showing you that, hold on 1 second. Don't give up on yourself. I got your back. I'm going to continue to reveal the devil, the only enemy to you. They would never understand why you didn't reject yourself. No, in the trade, though, always be yourself, but don't molest Jones. They said you at kill your corner, you are nobody. They said you at kill your corner, you are nobody. Hold on 1 second.
They said that you didn't have potential, but they was sitting there taking notes every single day in an unhealthy way. They was trying to gain, but they was game stalking right to left, had the next door neighbor different tax bracket, trying to paint you out to be the villain of their story. So you could be on their way to the bank, to lie on your name, to get you got to put you in the sideboard. But one thing you never did had to run from your past. That energy is different because you know how to speak up for yourself, to keep it real. How folks paint a picture of somebody you truly wasn't, and they understand that you had a voice of your own at the end of the day, but they wanted to do you wrong because they, hold on 1 second. They said that you were slow, stupid, retarded, burnable, too kind. But God didn't lie. Because God gave you a heart at the end of the day to respect your neighbor with no hate in your vein. Hold on 1 second, we not the same. You never let your neighbor like competition when it comes to elevation with growth. You was cheering folks on, even good days, bad days, they forgot to go within. But you knew how to stay in your lane. And be the trainer throw from you how they hack your devices, lying on you, trying to paint you up to be the villain in their story, all because you was willing to choose you. Overcoming something that they couldn't relate to was your vocabulary. With self-control, stay in their lane.
No, ain't the trade gonna be always be yourself and no misunderstandings. Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? No, ain't the trade though for me.
How the devil love on the enemy. Don't want you to elevate to see your existence, but God had a better plan at the end of the day. You was chasing a dream, who would have knew? That self-love truly looks good on you. Because God fixed your crown to maintain your smile. God was never for sale. They would never understand how you truly heal to go within. You was never an act at the end of the day, especially when you was going through trauma and pain. It was never gaslighting. The energy is different when you knew how to respect your neighbor, to stay in your lane. Oh my gosh. Always be yourself. Always be yourself, and I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not.
But I like to talk about love. No, for real, I'm about to wrap it up.
It's kind of funny how folks will project spellwork on you. Right to left for you to project you. Got your next door neighbor different tax bracket. Laughing, hold on 1 second, it's actually working. I'm going to send some confusion spills at the end of the day so they won't understand their own existence. They took my God is real, but hold on 1 second, I'm going to see if it actually works. I'm going to shortchange them their spirituality, their healing process, let alone loving themselves, their mental health. They don't make pockets at the end of the day. I'm going to pull on their energy to shortchange them a vision that they said God is within them. You know, body side, the energy is different. That one lie I was told, because God was really showing you the guys when it came to that enemy that at the end of the day, when they try to project spell work towards you, and they didn't understand, hold on 1 second, you didn't overlook you. It was never for likes and views or cloud chasing. They would never understand that God was really showing you that, hold on 1 second. It's okay to heal. When you was never in competition with your neighbor, when they don't want you to heal. Always be yourself when someone says you don't have potential. And you never had malicious intentions towards your neighbor. My content is not for everybody. Regardless who says you don't have potential, or regardless who tries to blackmail you or do humiliation rituals towards you, or try to send you spell work towards your way, and you was never doing it for likes and views when you spoke it for yourself. That ain't just different. We all not the same. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions.
They said you whack in your corner, you are nobody.
That's cool with me at the end of the day. But at least I know at the end of the day I wasn't trying to shortchange you. I didn't have to hurt you or disrespect you. I didn't have to gather up in groups to project spell work towards you. It'd be the train of thought for me. We not the same because I damn sure didn't have hate in my vein. How it took a whole community to operate out of jealousy and envy and hate. Trying to laugh at somebody's pain when it wasn't even exchanged. Saying how someone was slow, stupid, and retarded. How someone was this and someone was that at the end of the day because they was truly keeping it real with you. Because God pointed out the enemy, loving the devil that day. Watched them try to attack you. And they mask fell off when it came to lack of self-control, when it came to discipline. How they try to go up against you. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding. And I say that respectfully. You know, when God sends the right people into your life, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. That maturity is different when it comes to their body weight. They ain't gonna shoe size. Because they actually know how to hold their weight. And I ain't talking about substances at the end of the day. The energy is different because God was never for sale and God was for keeping it real. We may not pray the same, but hold on one second, we didn't have hate in our vein. Elevation set at the right table with the right folks. Never had to look at you like competition. We not the same. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions.
All right, I'm about to talk about love real quick. I gotta go.
Love is real. Love is one of a kind with the right one actually for you. Gaslighting, acknowledging someone's worth at the end of the day. I wasn't trying to run your pockets. The hand is different. Going within. How your beauty started. You know, you being your authentic self. That's what caught my eye at the end of the day. That is just different. Didn't have to tell a lie. Wasn't wearing a mask. Didn't have to run game to get your time and day. Who would have knew? The love of your life would be faithful to you. You know, y'all both on the same page when it comes to common sense. Not trying to ruin someone's reputation. Who would have known that God was truly true? You know, God showed you miracles that true love is real. They say fairy tales not real, but hold on one second, God was truly keeping it real. How the love of your life walked into your life. And y'all walked into each other's arms at the end of the day. Only realized that, hold on one second, y'all trying to protect each other's mental health, let alone each other's hearts. Who would have known that true love was never complicated, but the right one choosing you? You know, someone bringing peace into your life. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And just because moments, the energy is different. Someone maintaining your smile when the world's trying to go against you at the end of the day when they want to see you frown. How you gain the love and the best friend all in one. Some gain a business partner, someone truly keeping it real. Someone saying that God brought me into your life for all the right reasons. It wasn't manipulation, let alone lust. It was real love. The energy is different. You know, when someone says God at the end of the day, they don't use it to their advantage. They use it to the right acknowledgement at the end of the day. That, hold on one second. Because God acknowledged you to see another day. God acknowledged me to pray, to go within, to pray for us. To understand that our uplifting, healthy relationship can truly be real. And only was that God was truly keeping it real. The energy is different. Imagine sitting at the table with the right person every single day. You know, communicating. It didn't matter how far of a distance you two was from each other. Wow. You know, just picking up the phone. Just because moments, or you know, just send a quick text message, whatever the case may be. Someone that truly believes in your dreams can truly come to an existence at the end of the day, and someone truly wants you to heal every single day in the most healthiest way because they want you to become your best self vision of yourself. Wow, you know, having the right person by your side, someone is loyal, not just fine, but goddamn. Someone respectful. It wasn't manipulation. It was real love. Someone truly showing you what loyalty looks like up close in person every single day because they never look at you like competition love. Someone shows you that your past never get reality. That energy is different. When someone truly shows you, they wasn't trying to have the cake and eat it too because all they saw was you.
Now I have a check on me. You know when you get lost in your words?
The love of your life wasn't trying to hurt you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, even financially. That energy is different. Imagine saying I do to the right person that was truly on the same page with you. It went from 1 year to 2 years to 3 years to 4 years to 30 years. A dream come true. Healthy love is real. Someone truly keeping it real with you. Love energy is different. Wow. You ever had to take a moment to yourself to say to yourself, I almost gave up on a love department. I had so many unhealthy relationships, let alone marriages that wasn't faithful. I had so many unhealthy relationships that couldn't respect me, couldn't mean what they say at the end of the day to actually properly love me. How they had to gaslight at the end of the day because of the fact that they didn't know how to cherish my time and day. It wasn't nothing about controlling. But folks like to have their cake and eat it too, or talk about it's like a bad habit to other folks that's not even in the relationship.
No, I had to trade off of me. You ever dealt with somebody like, I'm just with this motherfucker to just a short change on out of their pockets or their eyesight or their mental health.
How folks be acting like that though. Only for you to come across somebody at the end of the day who truly cares about your mental health. They care about your well-beings. They care to respect you. And they wasn't doing it to act. Because someone saw you, heard you, and respected you. Someone was truly thankful they was able to pray every single day when they walked into your life. Only rest the hold on 1 second. God sent the right person into their life at the right time. And it was you.
No, I haven't trained on the obvious stuff and on my last times.
How healthy memories is truly real. With the right one truly for you. To love your life. That is have to take your kindness and weakness. But y'all truly on the same page. I'm Naya. Genuine love, respect. And my content is not for everyone. Have a safe year, day, evening, week, weekend, humanity worthy. Protect your energy, protect your family, and stop the violence. When it comes to my creativity, I work alone, and I always have, regardless to what next door neighbor in any tax bracket. I work alone when it comes to my creativity, regardless who tries to blackmail me against me. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. When someone says you don't have potential, never give up on yourself. Even when they're in the background trying to blackmail you against you. Don't give up on yourself. And true love is not supposed to hurt. True love is not having a hand problem. True love is not manipulation. True love is not lust. It ain't gonna make sense at the end of the day. That's why individuals have to walk away to understand they was the blessing and you was the lesson.
Cause you wasn't ready, goddammit, and somebody was. I gotta go. Always be a stopping on my things. Leave it and people alone.
If you're not ready for a healthy relationship or you want to do somebody wrong, my content is not for everyone. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. When God sends the right person into your life, or people, or that special person, and I say this respectfully, respect is a two-way street. And they don't look at you like competition. Maturity hits different. It was never for likes and views or cloud chasing, those no fame. And I say that respectfully. Because when the right people see you, let alone the community, they see you, they hear you, they respect you. And they ain't got hate in their vein. They don't got a blick of bone and jealousy within them or envy. And I say that respectfully. They wouldn't sit there and plot to get you locked up or put you in a cycle. They wouldn't sit there and hack your devices and paint you out to be the crazy person. They wouldn't gang stalk you good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. They wouldn't sit there and project sport towards you. They wouldn't sit there and energy harvest off your energy good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And they wouldn't sit there and try to destiny swipe with you good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. My content is not for everyone. It's not. I would never hurt myself good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Gang stalking is real. It really is. Until it's your household and you're not doing it for likes and views or clout chasing. My content is not for everyone. Protect your energy, protect you and your family, and stay out of trouble and stop the violence.
Misunderstood and loved by you, far from a hater, what about you? Misunderstood and judged by you, far from a hater, what about you? Peace and respect, your neighbor, stop the violence. You better wait on them, yalla, go, you never on them, yalla.
My content is not for everyone. I do not wish the devil good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, and I do not project spell work towards my neighbor good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. And one thing I don't do is run from my past. Whatever I said to anybody, man or woman, or child, I can repeat everything that I said. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Someone just lost their life because someone decided to say, you know what, I have lack of self-control when it comes to discipline. It didn't matter about someone's household or if they lived in poverty or pain or not. They decided to change somebody's life, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. Or because of the fact that someone didn't understand self-control when it comes to discipline. And it didn't matter about their upbringing at the end of the day. Stop the violence. My content is not for everyone. When someone says you don't have potential, the right people see you, they hear you, and they respect you. Gang stalking is real. And when you didn't sign up for someone's one-sided contract or conversation because they want to dim your light when it comes to your faith, they would go so far as to hacking your devices to blackmail you against you. They would go so far projecting spell work towards you. And that's not the monster that you have at the end of the day. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And you damn sure ain't got an energy harvest over nobody's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Because we are all not the same. I don't live in fear. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully.
Peace and respect, your neighbor. Stop the punch. Man, whether don't dim your light, go you never don't dim your light.
I may be whack and corny to you, but I'm not for you. It's a train of thought for me. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. God is not for sale, and God has never been for sale. Especially two-way shit. I ain't got hate in my vein towards my neighbor. I actually hope that you continue to find peace within, and I say that respectfully. Just stay in your own lane, neighbor. When it comes to my creativity, I work with my Heavenly Mother, my Heavenly Father God. I don't do third-party conversations. People are jealous and they have hate in their vein. They would swear that at the end of the day they truly know me. But they don't. Because if you did, you would respect my age and respect, just like I respect you, with no malicious intentions. I would never stop you from loving you. I would never stop somebody from showing up and respecting you. I would never stop someone from wanting to put money in your pocket. I would never stop from someone saying they want to love you properly. I'm not a cop blocker.
Let on the hater and the train up. We are not the same. I gotta go.
Nah. But God works in mysterious ways because when the right people are for you, they see you, they hear you, and they respect you. When someone says you don't got potential, never give up on yourself. Or if someone says to you that they feel like you're not fit for a certain position when it comes to a job, or you're not fit to do certain things when it comes to their ideal of their establishment or whatever they're working on, something that is fit for you, when it comes to your dream coming true because you're willing to choose you, the right people will see you and hear you and respect you. They will never look at you like competition. Just like that relationship, it didn't work out. But guess what? Someone walked into your life and loved you properly the first time around.
Listen, goddammit, everybody's walk of life ain't the same. I said what I said. It's a train thought for me. I hope you find love one day, neighbor.
It's a train of thought for me. Or just like when you have to go to the doctor's office or something. That doctor may not be fit for you until you find the proper doctor that's truly for you, until you're comfortable. You know, it doesn't matter what subject it is in life. Respect's a two-way street. And what's for you will be for you at the end of the day with no malicious intentions. They won't hurt you, disrespect you, or blackmail you against you, even your own community. I say that respectfully. Without hating anything.
No. Gotta go. Don't hit anything.
I'm Naya, Genuine Love Respect, and today's currently June 18th, 2025. And I work alone when it comes to my creativity. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. Loving yourself is not a crime. I'm Naya, Respect. Always be yourself. Thank you for your time.